Namaste yogis. This video is part of my beginner series and it will be focused on some easy and quick shoulder stretch. If you have been sitting in front of the computer for a long time, or if your job gives you any repetitive stress to your shoulder joints, then this very quick sequence is perfect for you, okay? So what we need is just a strap. If you don't have a strap, using a towel will be perfectly fine. Preferably a little bit larger towel, especially if you have a little bit restricted shoulder mobility, okay? So what we are going to do is to start with the hands a little bit wider than one arm's length apart, okay? We can do trial and error. So you will move the strap in front of you, and then from front to back, see if you can go all the way back without bending your elbows. If you find here you got stuck, you need to bend your elbows, then you can widen the distance between the hands a little bit more, okay? So you can do this movement kneeling or standing or a high kneeling position, or you can even sit on a chair without back. Any comfortable position that you are on, and then just doing this movement for a couple of times, okay? So when you bring the strap from front to back, you will feel the front side of the shoulders opening up, okay? So just do it for a couple of times, from front to back. For 5, okay? For 4, if it's really impossible that you can't do this without bending your elbows, when you're bending the elbows, at least move the strap or the towel away from your back, okay? As you are doing a little bit more times, you will start to feel much easier, okay? For 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, very good. So I always tell my students this quick thing, you can do it right after you shower. After you shower, you need to dry yourself with the towel, right? After you dry up yourself with towel, just do a couple of quick times and it will feel much better. Now it's changing the angle a little bit. It will look very similar, but this time we'll go from back to forward. So we'll get the strap or the towel behind your body and then palms facing forward, okay? So now you're gripping it this way, and then from back to forward, you will move it, okay? Back to forward, back to forward. Do it for a couple of times. This actually feels a little bit harder than the first one, so you may need to keep the hands a little bit wider to begin with. And again, if you really have to bending your elbows, when you bend your elbows, don't keep the towel or the strap touching your back. You want to move it away from your back so that you're creating a little bit of an angle for the shoulders, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Very nice, okay? And now we'll do some rotation for the shoulders. If you practice back bend, you will know when we do king dancer, king pigeon, we need to do this rotational movement. And even you don't practice those advanced back bend poses, rotation of the shoulders will actually encourage more mobility in the shoulder joints. So our shoulder joint is supposed to be a ball and socket joint, which we can move 360 degrees. But usually in the daily life, especially modern lifestyle, you keep the shoulder in this position. Right? So the shoulders is always in this position, and that's why creating a lot of tightness. And now we want to rotate it and to stretch those small little muscles. So how do we do this? Is you're creating a little bit of resistance, okay, on your left hand. And then use your right hand, rotate up, rotate down, rotate up, rotate down. And moving the elbows, you don't stop in this position. You also moving your elbows all the way up and then coming down, okay? 5 more times. Again, the first few times you may feel it's really hard to rotate, but then as the body is getting used to it, as the muscles are getting a little bit more relaxed, you will find it a lot easier. Okay, last one. Good. This time when you go up, keep the right elbows up, changing your left elbows to a bend position, left elbow point to the left side, and reduce the distance between the hands. So now you will pull the bottom hand down and back at the same time, and let the strap getting away from your back. Keep your shoulder in this flexed position, opening your armpit forward and lifting your elbows up, and then just stay here for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Slow slowly release. Okay, now let's do the other side. You will notice one shoulder tighter than the other, and that's perfectly normal. You can just take your breath a little bit more when you're working on the tighter side, sending the breath to the area where you feel the most tension. Okay, for another 3. Remember the elbow needs to end with an upward pointed position. 2. And 1. Okay, now bending your right elbows as well. Coming to a cow face arms, bottom hand grab the top hand down and back at the same time. So I want to see there's a big gap between the strap and the shoulders. If you are tight, maybe you are in here, that's okay. Actively pushing down and then going back. Give yourself some time. Gradually, as the mobility of the shoulder is improved, you will be able to open up more. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And slowly release. Now drop the strap or drop the towel. Just move your shoulders into circular motion and notice the difference in the body. Okay? Okay. Now bending your right elbows, relax the left arm by the left side. Right hand grab your left elbows. Okay? Now you are fixing your right shoulders and then turning the head towards the left side. Again, you can do this while you're standing, while you are sitting, or while you are kneeling. I choose the kneeling position, it's easier for video shooting, but you can choose other positions. So fix your shoulders and turning the head to the side. It's a side bending for the neck, so you will feel the stretch for the sides of the neck. If this is not enough for you, you can add on gentle pressure. Our neck is very fragile, so take it easy. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the head back to the center, and now let's do the other side. Left elbows, left hand grab your right elbows, fix your left shoulders now, turning your right ear towards your right shoulder. So creating more space, more length on the sides of the neck. If this is not enough for you, right hand very gently pressing down. Hold it here, 3, 2, and 1. Using your hands, supporting the hands, coming back. Now you will come into a seated position and setting up the knees this way. We'll be doing a twisting for the neck. So right elbow and your left elbow setting up in this position. Both elbows don't lifting off from the knees. Right hand supporting underneath the chin, left hand behind your head, and make sure the elbows are still touching the knees. You are using the arm strength to rotate the head in this position. Okay? So like this. Hold it here. And slowly release. So you should feel some stretch on the sides of the neck using the leverage. Okay? Left hand supporting underneath the chin. Right hand behind your neck, behind your head. Using your arm strength, the motion goes this direction. So twist the neck to the left side. Good. And then slowly release. Okay? The next thing we'll be doing a quick neck massage using 2 blocks. So setting up the blocks in this way. One block just flat, the other block diagonal, place it stacking above. We'll use this edge of the block to do a quick massage for the neck. Okay? So for ladies with a lot of hair, you need to make sure you move the hair away because I really want the skin of the back side of the neck to touch the edge of the block. Okay? So you will lie down, may need to do trial and error for a couple of times. But if you have tight neck, as you close your eyes and very slowly move your head, you will start to feel soreness, tightness on the neck muscles. If you don't feel anything, Then maybe move the head position slightly higher or slightly lower. Just do a couple of try and error before you find the perfect spot. And do the movement very slowly so you have enough time to listen to the feedback the body is passing to you. Everybody has tight neck muscles these days. It's just the nature of modern lifestyle, I guess. So it feels really nice and relaxing. If there's any particular spot you feel super sore, then you will pause the movement, apply some downward pressure here. Just let the head sinking down to the block, and then release the tension. And slowly moving the head away. You should feel some blood flushing into the tight spot, and hopefully bringing more oxygen and nutrients to that part, and break down any adhesions of the muscles. Okay, now slowly turn your head to the side and your body to the side. Push yourself up to a sitting position. Okay, so that's a very quick shoulder and neck care sequence. You'll start with the strap or the towel. Do the movement from front to back for a couple of times, and then change the position of the strap behind your back, palms facing forward, grip it, and then from back to forward a couple of times. Okay, so after that you will do the rotation with the towel. Hold it this way, rotate the elbows down and up, down and up, and then towards the end, cow face arms, pull the bottom hand down and back at the same time, and then we'll switch that for the other side. After that, neck stretch, and then just do a massage using the edge of the blocks. Okay, give it a try, let me know how it goes. This is usually my go-to quick relaxing stretch for the shoulders and neck. I hope you enjoy it as well. Thank you. Namaste.